Cool, okie doke. Well, if there's no more questions, Todd will just get you to pop your hand back down if you don't mind. And we're going to move on to the next section of today. So I'm going to give you a quick update on where we're at with the subgroups of the collective. So let me just share my screen. Grab that one. Window. And on this one. All right, you guys should all be able to see that, hopefully. So you might recall earlier in the year we did a call out to the collective to see if anyone was interested in working collaboratively in some more focused subgroups that were they were looking at prioritising specific areas of the Te Tai Tokerau pathway plan in different themes, and there was a really good interest in amount of people wanting to join those groups, and we've spent the last few months standing those groups up and getting to know each other and reviewing what priorities are in our plan and how, as a smaller subgroup, we could help progress those. And so I just wanted to give you a little update today on what those groups are and what they are focusing on. So you can see in this diagram here, the grey circle around the outside is all of the Te Tai Tokerau region, which one day we hope everybody is contributing to Predator Free. And inside that we have us, the Te Tai Tokerau Predator Free 2050 Collective. So that's over 50 organisations who are involved in putting together the pathway plan and are working together moving forward to help progress those actions, and we can collect more and more people as we move forward. And in the centre of this is our subgroup. So then these groups are specifically working on across some of those priorities to help gain momentum on that plan. So the middle group there is the communications and engagement subgroup, and they're really focusing on at the moment and supporting storytelling in Te Tai Tokerau. So they're working on getting a regular predator-free column in the media so we can consistently tell stories about what's happening in our network and just keep the momentum alive. And they're also instrumental in keeping us as a collective engaged and informed. So you would have received the e-pānui that came out last week, and then today's session as well, all about keeping you guys connected and working together. So those are the priorities of that group. Then we also have 5 other supporting groups that work in with the comms group. The first one being the people group, so they're looking at volunteering, training, education and youth. Some of their priorities are around collaborating to offer more predator-free based training opportunities in our region, and also building a predator-free volunteer database. They're also looking at initiating a conservation champion of the month, really to highlight exceptional youth or volunteers. And the business group, which is forestry, farming and regenerative business, they are looking at developing a tool to enable businesses to connect with Predator Free in order to sort of mobilise more of Northland and open up more funding opportunities for groups. And they're also looking at pulling together a best practice guide for farming and forestry that can be included in farm plans. The operations group, planning, monitoring and reporting, they're looking at developing a simple yet robust best practice monitoring resource specifically for Northland. And they're also looking at sort of cross-agency approaches towards monitoring. So they did a big push for the land care research garden bird survey. It's happening at the moment, so all of the agencies sort of work together to make sure that we were promoting that to get more data than we have in previous years and get more involvement in monitoring. The technical support group, they're looking at aligning more with national strategy groups to improve our regional strategy and planning. And the Tangata Whenua group is looking at opportunities to provide training in terms of involving hapu and iwi, and also incorporating mātauranga Māori. So as you would have heard earlier, Joanne has NRC are hosting the Te Tiriti training next Friday, and I encourage anyone who wants to be involved to join that. So that's sort of an update of what's happening across those groups. We will continue to keep you informed through emails and these types of sessions.